Today, I will be revealing the best 10 decks to upgrade in Clash Royale. These decks aren't necessarily the best right now, but they are strong and consistent, which makes them good to upgrade. Starting at number 10 is Pekka Bridgespam. This deck is the most classic bridge spam deck, and it's relatively easy to play. The aim with this deck is to constantly apply split lane pressure with your bridge spam cards. You want to defend first, then counter push with your remaining cards. The Bandit, Royal Ghost, and Battle Ram are all great for cheap pressure, but don't overcommit with them, otherwise you will get punished. This deck had a lot of cheap defenses, which allows you to get positive elixir trades. When double elixir hits, place your Pekka at the back to build a push. Then follow up with your support cards and place the Magic Archer in the middle to snipe defenses. The ninth best deck to upgrade is Electrogiant Beatdown. This is a great beatdown deck that counters a lot of other beatdown decks. It's very easy to play because the Electrogiant can do everything for you. It can defend, deal tower damage, and counter defenses with the Tornado. I like the Golden Knight because his ability lets you break through defenses, and you can make some great plays with the Tornado. You also have the Inferno Dragon to deal heavy damage and the Goblin Cage for win conditions. This deck is heavy on elixir, so play passive. Place your Electrogiant at the back in the late game and follow up with supporting cards. Make sure to have your spells ready for any defenses. Number 8 to max out is Royal Hogs Archer Queen. This is considered one of the best decks of all time, but it also takes a lot of skill. You need to protect the Archer Queen at all costs because she is your main damage dealer. Keep pushing with your Royal Hogs and Earthquake to get consistent damage. The Evolved Cannon is one of the best defensive units in the game, and it's very good against beatdown right now. The Skeletons and Ice Spirit offer cheap defense, and they make your cycle quicker. To defend, kit units with your cheap cards while the Archer Queen or Cannon does the damage. This deck takes skill, but it's very consistent and rewarding. The next deck to upgrade is Golem Beatdown. There are a few variations of this, so pick the one which you like the most. This deck takes little skill to play, and you will almost always win as long as you don't overcommit. This deck has the Golden Knight and Royal Ghost for cheap pressure and the Prince for high damage. You also have the Zappies and Electro Dragon, in case you struggle with Inferno decks. All these cards are very solid defensively, and they allow for big counter pushes. In double elixir, place your Golem at the back to build the biggest push possible. Then go your Golden Knight and Electro Dragon and Tornado everything together. On the late game, keep spamming your sneaky Golems and the opponent will be helpless. The next deck to upgrade is Royal Recruits. This deck has been around for so long, and it's the easiest deck to play. You don't need to worry about any placement because every card can reach or pull both lanes. All you need to do is place your recruits at the back, split the hogs in the middle, and go Flying Machine to snipe defenses. The recruits can also be great defense with the zappers because they cover both lanes, and there are so many of them. In double elixir, place your recruits at the back to start a push. Make sure to defend you opponent's push first, then counter push with the hogs. Keep spamming you units in the late game, and it will overwhelm the opponent. The fifth best deck to upgrade is Lava Hound Miner. This is a very aggressive deck because the Lava Hound, Balloon, and Miner can all win you the game. You can also use the Miner on defense or to distract defenses when pushing. The Barbs after solid ground defense, and they can bait a fireball out so your other units can get value. You also have the Inferno Dragon to deal high damage, so make sure to save it for tanky units. Play passive in single elixir and build an elixir advantage. In double, place your Lava Hound at the back followed by the Balloon. You will have too many air cards, and the opponent won't have enough counters. Lava Hound has been the only consistent beatdown win condition over the years, so definitely upgrade this deck. The next deck you must upgrade is Hog Rider Earthquake. This deck is great to upgrade because the Hog Rider has been so consistent, and he will always be meta. Keep pushing with your Hog Rider and Earthquake to get consistent damage. The Mighty Miner can be hard to upgrade, but he is worth it. He deals with all the tanky units that are played, and his ability can deal with any swarm. The Evolved Furnace is a great support card for the Hog Rider, and the constant fire spirits are so annoying to face. The Evo Cannon is a great defensive unit, so make sure to protect it with other units. This is a great deck to upgrade for players that want consistency and outplay potential. The third best deck to upgrade is Splashyard. This deck has been so consistent, and it's especially strong now with all the beatdown that's in the meta. The great thing is, you can bait your opponent's poison, then your graveyard can get damage. You want to control the pace of the game with your Valkyrie, Ice Wizard, and Tombstone. If the opponent drops a big unit at the back, you can instantly punish with a Barb Barrel and Graveyard. In the late game, make sure to defend first. This way you can build a big counter push with the graveyard and the opponent won't have enough elixir. This deck has unbreakable defense and great offense, so definitely upgrade it. The second best deck to upgrade is Royal Giant Cycle. This deck is so solid and so consistent. This deck has great outplay potential because the Fisherman can pull units away from the RG, letting it connect on the tower. It can also pull win conditions away from the tower, which makes it great again beatdown right now. The Royal Ghost can offer cheap pressure, especially with his evolution. This deck has insane defense, and it will be very hard for your opponent to break through. In Double Elixir, place your Royal Giant at the back and try and cycle to another one. If you can get 2 RG on at the same time, it will be hard for your opponent to defend. I highly recommend upgrading this deck for its longevity and outplay potential. And the best deck to upgrade is Classic Log Bait. This deck is timeless because bait has been around since the beginning, and it's not going anywhere. It doesn't take too much skill to play because all you need to do is bait a spell, then push with your Knight and Goblin Barrel. The Knight provides solid defense, and he's a great tank for his elixir cost. This deck is all about constant pressure, so keep spamming your Goblin Gangs, Princesses, and Barrels. This deck has such great defense, and you can beat players that have higher level cards than you. If you are losing at any point, you can always Rocket Cycle to take back some damage. And that is the best 10 decks to upgrade in Clash Royale. The 20-win challenge is happening right now, so click here to see the best 10 decks to get 20 wins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.